Candace couldn't wait. She watched that food so long, she just had to dig in. Morning everyone, welcome back to the Outpost. It's kind of an overcast day, but we got that fire going. We got some pancakes made up and some bacon. And we just sat down to eat a little bit. Glad that you had time to stop by. And in this period where a lot of people are staying home, hopefully you're getting some chance to get outside and get around and do some things. So when's the last time you cooked out over the fire? If it's been a while, you know, especially now since everybody's kind of shut in for a while, get that grill fired up in the backyard and get out there and cook something, because it tastes better when it's got all that smoke on it, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or if you've got a fire pit in the backyard, where you can do that, like we did here, that would be even better. But makes it a whole lot better.
Hear that woodpecker?
Mm-hmm. Roll it all around. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Outpost. What I've been doing today is I'm making a planter slash retaining wall. This will kind of keep a lot of the dirt from washing down, plus I'll be able to capitalize on really unused space. I'm going to get some of the red dirt and fill this bottom side up some so that it's not so deep, and then I'm going to go down in the woods and get some black dirt and fill in the top of that. I'll mix a little bit of the sawdust that I've been saving to kind of mulch a little bit. That's what I was working on. Now what I'm planning on doing is giving myself about 2 feet to walk in between this and digging some holes to set another one. I'll probably have room to put, I don't know if I'll put 2 more up there or just 1 more and then extend these on this direction. The sun actually comes up over in this direction right here early in the morning, and then it comes over and it sets kind of in the corner. That's basically west. That would be a line straight across. So this will get most of the sun, especially in the springtime and in the late summertime. It will also get winter sun, which basically, of course, it's a bit lower and it kind of arcs in this direction right here, but I would be able to have some fall greens, early winter greens. I'm also thinking about making a greenhouse, but that'll have to be later. For right now, I needed to get some things planted because it's planting time, and like tomatoes and peppers and things like that. So I needed to get this prepared so that I could go get the sets and put them out. Anyway, let me jump on the tractor, go get some dirt. We'll see if we can't fill this in, get it ready to go so that my next day off I can stick some plants in the ground. The only thing I've got left to do is bring some sawdust in here. What my intentions are is to mix a little bit of sawdust in this so that it will be a little bit looser. And then once I get my plants on there, as long as it's not too acidic, I may go ahead and kind of mulch the top of it a little bit so that when it rains, that sawdust will hold the moisture. And it should be good for the root system. But that probably held about 8 yards of dirt. I can only get a half a yard in my bucket at a time. But I did fill the bottom up with just regular old red dirt, which does grow some things. I grew a couple of tomato plants last year in that. Then I've got probably this much of this black dirt in here. So it came out of the woods. This is all of the leaves and the debris and the organic matter that settles in the hollow over there. This ought to really raise a good crop. Like I say, I'll probably get some tomatoes and peppers and cabbage and different things like that and put in here. Probably build up with it. You know, I was thinking, or I don't know what I was thinking, that I probably should have left those posts up there or put higher posts in where I could put some chicken wire around it. So I may have to go back and kind of build me a little bit of a fence to keep the rabbits out. Of course, I haven't seen too many up here. They kind of hang out down in the field down there, but I do know that they're around, and the last thing I want to do is set some plants out and them come and feed on them. You know, with everything that's been going on around the world, you know, who knows what could happen. I do know that there's a lot of people that have been out of work for a while. Some got paid, probably some didn't. I know that there's a lot of businesses that are probably struggling to stay afloat, and hopefully, you know, when the economy is open back up, that they can get back in business, because a lot of them, you know, they pretty much go week to week, and small business is actually what drives our country. And you know, I just got a feeling that, you know, since there's been a lot of people not working and stuff that hasn't been moving, and people, you know, buying up a lot of different things, that there may be some shortages of different things, and you know, food may be one of them. So that's one of the reasons that I went ahead and did this, because, you know, it's not going to feed me all through the winter, but I could raise, you know, some things throughout the summertime, and possibly if there is any kind of a shortage on food or vegetables or anything like that, that, you know, I could have a little to go along with maybe what I might be able to find. But it just makes me less reliant on the system and more self-reliant on myself. And I think that, you know, in times like this, and you know, we experience this around the world, that people can see that, you know, sometimes it gets to the point where you can't rely on the system, and you have to rely on yourself and what you can do. So I think it's important to have skills to be able to do things like this, although, you know, wasn't a whole lot of skill involved in it, but to be able to do things like this so that you can help, you know, sustain yourself. You know, I'm not trying to preach doom and gloom. I want to be optimistic and remain positive, but at the same time kind of plan for the future, and, you know, just some feelings that I got. So I went ahead and did this, and you know, we'll see what happens. So hope everyone has a great evening. Take care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you back up here at the Outpost in the future.